Welcome back to the final round here on Yahoo Finance. Stocks closing the day mixed. We had the Dow barely holding on to gains. This comes after the Fed indicated that it would keep interest rates near zero through 2023. Here with more on the market's reaction to this announcement is Jared Blikre. Jared.
Hey, Shauna. Well, let's take a look at some of the charts of the day's price action. And we can see it wasn't very friendly after Powell took the stand at 2:30 p.m. Couple of statements by him kind of spooked the market, mainly on the trajectory of the growth for the U.S. and just saying that the better than expected recovery might not last. So we'll have to keep a check on that going forward. But if we take a look at the 3-month chart here, really not a lot of damage done. If we were to sell off from here, the Fed would be putting in yet another top. It did that in June as well. Here's the S&P 500, a pretty similar story. So let's just move on to the VIX here. Now the VIX hit about 25 and bounced up, and the volatility of VIX, or the VVIX, that is back down to levels that we haven't seen basically since the pre-COVID era began. That would be right in here. So that's pretty interesting in and of itself. 10-year T-note yield, that's up 1 basis point today. You can see this candle here was down first, then up. It was a pretty volatile day in bonds. The 30-year closing at about 1.45%. And then the US dollar index, this is a market that has been stuck under its 50-day moving average for some time, might just be ready to break out here. That is a very crowded trade to the short side. And so that would cause a lot of pain if it were to come about. And then WTI crude up 5%. This is the biggest day for crude in several months. Not surprisingly, the energy sector doing very well today, but not the FANG stocks. If you take a look at the NASDAQ 100 heat map, lots and lots of red. Apple off nearly 3%, Facebook off more than 3%. NVIDIA, similar story. Adobe down 4%, although that's more of an earnings play. Yeah, looking at the Dow, there's a little bit more green here, as it wasn't as affected, but communication services and discretionary, along with tech, were the worst performers of the day. Just taking a look at the sectors here, energy up 4%, financials 1%, along with industrials, then real estate and materials. Those are all in the green. Tech, the worst to the downside, off 1.5%.